Ladies and gentlemen, the Davis Guard High School Drill Team. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gunnery Sergeant Charles Glimke, your announcer for today. In the event of an emergency and we have to evacuate the area, please use the exits located at the ticket booth and the exit behind the press box. Please walk, do not run, and help those who are in need of assistance. Instructions will be given to you as you exit the area. Keep all areas designated for emergency vehicles or medical teams cleared. Our ceremony will begin shortly. The class of 2022 and Army and Navy Academy Corps of Cadets would like to welcome you to Stephen M. Bliss Stadium for our Alumni Weekend Military Review and Awards presentation. Reviews can be traced to the Middle Ages when rulers demonstrated their military strength by conducting ceremonies in the presence of their competitors. In the American Army, reviews were originally out in Baron Frederick von Steuben's Blue Book and were practiced by revolutionary units. As a matter of tradition, music has played a significant role throughout military history for signaling units in the camp or on the battlefield. The colors at the center of the formation represent their presence at the forefront of the regiment during the heat of the battle. Cadets at Army and Navy Academy have honored the traditions of our school through the years by gathering on the parade field and marching together as a unit. Today, the Corps of Cadets will be led by the class of 2022. The adjutant now directs the band to sound attention. This starts a sequence of commands and movements to bring the battalion to the final line. Next, the adjutant commands, "Sound adjutant's call," to align the battalion on the final line. He then walks swiftly to a position in front of the Corps of Cadets where he will present the battalion to the commander of troops. The battalion adjutant, Cadet Captain Spencer Shoja from Ladera Ranch, California, commands March on the Colors. Military tradition has it that Color Company receives the colors to begin reviews and ceremonies. The Company of the Year has the honor of being the Colors Company. Last year's winner of the Best Company Trophy was Charlie Company. This year, Charlie Company is commanded by Cadet Captain James Hagan from Kenmore, Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the colors. Thank you. Please be seated. The adjutant now presents the Corps of Cadets to the Commander of Troops, who assumes commands of the battalion. The Commander of Troop is Army and Navy Academy Battalion Commander Cadet Colonel Grant Seller from Darien, Connecticut. His staff include Battalion Executive Officer Cadet Captain Major Drake Snyder from Renton, Washington, S1 Adjutant Cadet Captain Spencer Shoja from Ladera Ranch, California, S2 Information Officer Cadet Captain Evan Song from Palos Verde, California, S3 Operations Officer Cadet Major Henry Porter from Newcastle, Washington, S4 Logistics Officer Cadet Captain Chris Clark from San Clemente, California, S5 Public Affairs Officer Cadet Captain Dingheng Sun from Shanghai, China, S6 Admissions Officer Cadet Captain Keone Fatiaki from Oceanside, California, S7 Equal Opportunity Officer Cadet Captain Christopher Liu from Rancho Santa Fe, California, and Battalion Sergeant Major Cadet Command Sergeant Major Alec Jenkins from Fountain Valley, California. The Commander of Troops, Cadet Colonel Grant Seller, will formally present the Corps of Cadets to the reviewing stand, officially welcoming them to our ceremony.
Sir, the command is present. Very well, carry out the phrase plan. Yes, sir.
The Commandant of Cadets, Colonel Wayne Ward, United States Marine Corps retired, represents the local command.
Order, arms, parade,
The reviewing officials include Dr. Mark Desjardins, President of Army and Navy Academy, Mr. Jim Merlino, President of the Alumni Association, Colonel Wayne Ward, Commandant of Cadets, Mr. Ethan Segovia, Dean of Academics, and our Golden A recipients, Mr. G. Stedman Heward, Class of 1970, and Mr. Matt Williams, Class of 1981. We would also like to extend an Academy welcome to our alumni, the Service Organization Award presenters, the esteemed members of our faculty and staff, and of course the many parents, patrons, and friends of the Corps who are joining us today. After the Corps of Cadets is presented to the reviewing officials, the band is ordered to sound off. This gives the band the opportunity to entertain you with military marching music. Today, the band will be performing a medley of service songs. We invite those of you in the audience who have served or are currently serving to please stand when your service song is played so we can recognize you for your service.
Sound off!
The United States Army. The United States Marine Corps. The United States Navy. The United States Air Force. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Space Force. The Atkinson Warrior Band is led by Drum Major Cadet Sergeant Major Sean Liu from Houston, Texas, and Band Company Commander Cadet Captain Eric Urbano from Fallbrook, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atkinson Warrior Band. Dr. Mark Desjardins will now conduct the ritual inspection of the Corps of Cadets. Joining him today are Mr. Jim Merlino, Mr. Matt Williams, Colonel Wayne Ward, Lieutenant Colonel Kirby Scarborough, Senior Army Instructor, Command Sergeant Major Rob Garrow, Army Instructor, First Sergeant Jeffrey Palacios, Army Instructor, and Master Sergeant Lionel Salisbury, Assistant Commandant.
Sir, the Corps is ready for inspection. Yes, sir. Forward! March!
Army and Navy Academy was founded by Colonel Thomas A. Davis on 23 November 1910 in Pacific Beach, California, with an initial enrollment of 13 cadets. Due to the Great Depression and high cost of rent in the San Diego area, Colonel Davis was forced to relocate, and in 1936, he was offered property here in Carlsbad by the Anderson family, who were very much in favor of having a boys' military school in Carlsbad. Thus, the academy was reopened on September 15, 1936, in the Red Apple Inn, an old hotel located on the Anderson property. The building still stands today and has been converted into the Academy dining facility. On December 20th, 1943, Colonel W.C. Atkinson, who served Army and Navy Academy for 56 years, from 1924 until his death in 1983, was named by the Board of Directors as the 5th President of the Academy. In 1948, the Red Apple Inn was dedicated and renamed Fagan Hall in honor of the first Commanding General of Camp Pendleton, Major General Joseph Fagan. Over the years, numerous dormitories and buildings were erected to include the Samuel Warfield Peterson Library, named in honor of Major Pete, our 4th President, and the Virginia Powell Atkinson Memorial Chapel, which had been a long dream of Mrs. Atkinson to have a chapel on the beach. The administration building, Davis Hall, though completed in 1939, was actually dedicated in 1960 to Colonel Thomas A. Davis, founder of the Academy. On October 31st, 1994, Coach John Mafucci Field was dedicated in honor of our longtime coach, who built a superb athletic program over a career that spanned 59 years. Through the 90s, many major building projects took place, which gave us the modern dormitories, Crean Hall, named for the Crean family, who are longtime supporters of the school, and Atkinson Hall, which was named after the Atkinson family. In 2005, Anderson Hall was completed, and in 2013, the Duffield Sports Center was completed. This sports center is a modern, versatile, multi-purpose sports complex and is named in recognition of Academy patrons Cheryl and David Duffield. General Stephen M. Bliss Stadium, in which the ceremony is taking place today, is where we host numerous Warrior Home sporting events and the cadet military reviews like the one you are viewing today. Army and Navy Academy is continuing to grow, and in August of 2020, we finished construction on our newest building, the Student Enrichment Center. This state-of-the-art building houses our JROTC department with numerous possible uses. The mission of the Academy is to educate, mentor, and develop good character in young men. and more than 4,000 cadets have graduated from the Academy since that beginning back in 1910. The cadets of the Corps are the institution itself, and our alumni continually serve as community as teachers, coaches, doctors, lawyers, businessmen, government servants, as well as in all military services and all ranks, from private to four-star general. The Army and Navy Academy has a rich history steeped in a continuing commitment to our values: honor, integrity, responsibility, compassion, and gratitude. These values are the bedrock of good character and remind us all each day of our purpose as a military academy. At this time, the colors and the company commanders with their guidons will march forward for honors to the nation.
Commanders in color, center, march!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Please be seated.
Detachment, order! Arms! Battalion, order! Arms! Detachment, up, out, face! Detachment, forward, march!
The next portion of the ceremony will be the Service Organization Awards recognition. Making their way to the center of the parade field are the cadets who are being recognized by leadership and academic achievement. These awards being presented today are provided by various local service organizations. The first award being presented to James Vigil. Cadet Vigil is being recognized by the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 10577 for special recognition of outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership abilities, and is receiving the Veterans of Foreign Wars Junior ROTC citation. The award is being presented by Commander Andres Ortega. The next set of awards are being presented to Kai Escobedo, Jack Zhang, Andres Vasquez, and Julian DeGraff Johnson. These cadets are being recognized by the Military Order of the World Wars for their dedication to the principles of the Army and Navy Academy, as evidenced by the performance of their duties and academic achievements throughout the 2021-2022 school year. They exemplify the military order's motto, "It is nobler to serve than to be served." These awards are being presented by Don Jones, Cadet Pietro Casciaro for Middle School JROTC, Cadet Kai Escobedo for LET 1, Cadet Jack Zhang for LET 2, Cadet Andres Vasquez for LET 3, and Cadet Julian DeGraff Johnson for LET 4. The next awards are being presented to Alexander Shen and Finian McGonigal. Cadet Shen and Cadet McGonigal are being presented the American Legion Excellence Citation for demonstrating outstanding attributes in the Junior ROTC program. Alex Shen is receiving the Academic Excellence Award, and Finian McGonigal is receiving the Leadership Excellence Award. These awards are being presented by the Commander of the American Legion Post 731, Mr. Peter Rolf Onstead. The next award is being presented to Garang Deng. Cadet Deng is being recognized by the National Society of the Sons of the American Revolution for demonstrating academic excellence, dependability, good character, adherence to military discipline, leadership, and a fundamental and patriotic understanding of the importance of the Junior ROTC, and is receiving the National Defense Committee JROTC Medal. This award is being presented by Mr. Peter Fagan. The next award is being presented to Christopher Banasic. Cadet Banasic is being recognized by the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution for demonstrating outstanding leadership, adhering to military discipline, and outstanding performance as a cadet in the Junior ROTC program, and is being presented the National Defense Committee JROTC Medal. This award is being presented by Miss Wanda Prosser, Daughters of the American Revolution, Santa Margarita Chapter. The next award is being presented to Zachary Swee. Cadet Swee is being recognized by the Military Officers Association of America for having demonstrated exceptional potential for military leadership as a member of the Junior ROTC program, and is presented the Military Officers Association of America JROTC Award. The award is being presented by Chief Warrant Officer 4 Manny Ortiz on behalf of the Military Officers Association of America. The next award is presented to Kelly Sterling McKinley. Cadet McKinley is being recognized by the Military Order of the Purple Heart for his positive attitude and acts of service in the performance of his duties within the Corps of Cadets and the Junior ROTC program. He is receiving the Military Order of the Purple Heart Leadership Award. The award is being presented by Mr. John Mullen and Mr. Tim Haney. The next award is being presented to Enzo Pilcher. Cadet Pilcher is being recognized by the National Sojourners for contributing the most to encourage and demonstrate patriotism within the Corps of Cadets, and is demonstrating outstanding leadership potential, and is receiving the National Sojourners Patrick Henry Award. The award is being presented by Master Sergeant Stephen D. Lerner, United States Marine Corps retired, President of Camp Pendleton, Sojourner Chapter 243. The next award is being presented to Tawfiq Al-Tarawi. Cadet Al-Tarawi is being recognized by the Order of Daedalians for demonstrating high standards of citizenship and leadership, as well as an understanding and appreciation of patriotism, love of country, and service to the nation, and must be in the top 10% of his JROTC class. He is receiving the Order of Daedalians Junior ROTC Achievement Award. Lieutenant Colonel Bill Walker, United States Air Force retired, is presenting the award on behalf of the Order of Daedalians. The next award is being presented to Aria Sultaneh. Cadet Sultaneh is being recognized by the Reserve Officers Association for possessing individual characteristics contributing to leadership, such as professional appearance, initiative, self-confidence, is courteous, dependable, and loyal. He is presented the Reserve Officers Association Junior ROTC Award. The award is being presented by Lieutenant Colonel Kirby Scarborough on behalf of the Reserve Officers Association. The next award is being presented to William Trotter. Cadet Trotter is being recognized by the Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Southern Jurisdiction, for scholarship excellence, outstanding leadership, patriotism, and support of numerous school and community activities. He is receiving the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry Junior ROTC Award. The award is presented by Colonel Wayne Ward on behalf of the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. The next award is being presented to Michael Ramirez. Cadet Ramirez is being recognized by the American veterans as a LET-3 cadet who exemplifies American citizenship principles, demonstrates dependability, cooperation, loyalty, patriotism, and service. The award is being presented by First Sergeant Jeffrey Palacios on behalf of the American Veterans Association. The next award is being presented to Sanjay Swaroop. Cadet Swaroop is being recognized by the Association of the United States Army Local Chapter for his performance in LET-1. His service to the Corps of Cadets and dedication to the Academy ideals has been recognized and selected by the Senior Army Instructor and the Commandant of Cadets. Dr. John Walker is presenting the award on behalf of the Association of the United States Army. The next award is being presented to Dmitry Lutke. Cadet Lutke is being presented with the Special Forces Association Award for demonstrating academic and military excellence and for possessing the outstanding qualities of a Special Forces soldier, knowledge, and the pursuit of excellence. Major Mike Basista, United States Army retired, is presenting the award on behalf of the Special Forces Association. The next awards are presented to Vincent Z., Ethan Shadati, Philip Lutke, Antonio Palma, and Henry Porter. These cadets are being recognized for outstanding performance within each of their respective LET classes. They are in the top 10% of their class in JROTC academically, and in the top 50% of his class overall academically. Presenting for the middle school JROTC and LET 1 will be Command Sergeant Major Rob Garrow, and the recipients are Cadet Vincent Z. for middle school JROTC, Cadet Ethan Shadati for LET 1. Presenting for LET 2 is First Sergeant Jeffrey Palacios, and the recipient is Cadet Philip Lutke. Presenting for LET 3 is Chief Warrant Officer 4 Manny Ortiz, and the recipient is Cadet Antonio Palma. And presenting for LET 4 is Lieutenant Colonel Kirby Scarborough, and the recipient is Cadet Henry Porter. The next awards are presented to James Vigil, Sanjay Swaroop, Andres Vasquez, and Taufik Althrawahi. The Alumni Association is recognizing superior cadets within the Corps who are setting the example in specific areas for other cadets to emulate. Each cadet will be receiving a gift card from the Alumni Association as a token of appreciation for their best efforts. These cadets were selected by JROTC and Cadet Life departments. Presenting $100 gift cards is Mr. Jim Molino on behalf of the Alumni Association. For Best Dressed Appearance, Cadet James Vigil. For Best Drill, Cadet Sanjay Swaroop. For Most Improved Cadet, Cadet Andres Vasquez. And recognized as an up-and-coming leader, Cadet Taufik Althrawahi. Let's give a round of applause for all of our award recipients today. Our next award will be a bit of a surprise to the cadets as we don't announce this one prior to the parade. At this time, Dr. Jardin will present our last award for the cadets, which is the Colonel William C. Atkinson Silver A Award. It is awarded periodically to outstanding senior cadets who exhibit the highest degree of trustworthiness, loyalty, and service to the Academy. This award is Army and Navy Academy's highest award. Silver A cadets are committed to leading others in all aspects of Academy life. The Silver A cadet works diligently and does his best. He consistently demonstrates the ideal virtues of character. He is recognized by cadets, staff, and faculty as being the epitome of the end result of the Academy's best efforts to help boys grow into responsible young men. Today's recipients of the Colonel William C. Atkinson Silver A Award are Toby Brill, The next recipient is Dmitry Lutke. And our last recipient today, Shinosuke Sato. Joining Dr. Desjardins is Mr. Jim Merlino, President of Army and Navy Academy Alumni Association. He will assist Dr. Desjardins with presenting our final awards for today. The Golden A Award is presented each year to alumni who have contributed to the Academy and their local community in significant ways. Just as the Silver A is presented as the highest standards of the Academy when applied to cadets, the Golden A is presented to graduates who have established themselves as community leaders and all-around good citizens in their adult lives. It is my pleasure to announce that this year we have 3 recipients. G. Stedman Heward, class of 1970. When Stedman Heward was a cadet at Academy, from 1967 to 1970, he excelled both on and off the field. Stedman was a member of the football, basketball, baseball, and golf teams. Outside of the athletics, he was a leader as a cadet, having served as the president of the Honor Council, cadet captain for Bravo Company, and received the Silver A Award as a senior. After leaving the Academy, Stedman went on to the University of Southern California for his undergraduate degree, followed by the University of Kansas School of Medicine, for which he received his Doctor of Medicine. Stedman is still in practicing vascular surgery in Utah, where he lives with his wife, Jean. They have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. In addition to the family and his work, Stedman is an avid swimmer and skier. He also breaks and trains horses in his spare time. Also receiving the Golden A, Mr. Matt Williams, class of 1981. Matt attended the Academy for 2 years, and during the time he established himself as a leader amongst his peers, and during his senior year was captain of football, basketball, and the baseball team. He also lettered in cross country. He began pursuing a career in sportscasting at Cal State LA, where he auditioned, selected, and worked on the inaugural news team that broadcasted news and sports to every California state college. After college, Matt continued his career in sports with NBC and Fox affiliates throughout California, Arizona, and South Carolina. He was recognized for exceptional work and received the Associated Press Broadcaster Association Award. Matt continues to serve the community by organizing Foster Sports, which sponsors youth and high school football events raising awareness and funds for kids in the foster system. Also unable to join us today, receiving the Golden A, also receiving the Golden A, who was unable to join us today, is Mr. Jeffrey Marshburn, class of 1990. Jeffrey attended the Academy from 1987 to 1990 and excelled in athletics and leadership. As a member of the track and field, cross country, wrestling, and water polo teams, Jeffrey excelled in athletics at A&A. Off the field, he was a recipient of the General Patton Award, Virginia Powell Atkinson Award, a Silver A recipient, salutatorian for the class of 1990, and received the Breidenfeld Award, Wells Honor Code Award, and Adjutant Editor's Medal. After the Academy, Jeffrey went on to receive his BA from the University of Alabama, and not only but two degrees from Columbia University and Marist College. His military service in the Army included being a member of the 82nd Airborne Division, 177th Stryker Brigade, and the United States Army Field Special Forces Command. Among the awards he's received are the Legion of Merit, 2 Bronze Star medals, and the Army Commendation Medal for Valor, along with numerous others. Jeffrey currently works in law enforcement as a sworn police officer with the Longview, Texas Police Department, after having served our country in both Afghanistan and Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for all of our Golden A recipients. At this time, we would like to take a moment to remember the alumni who are no longer with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for a moment of silence and the playing of taps. Thank you. Please be seated. The Commander of Troops will now parade the Corps of Cadets and perform a pass and review. We would like to thank all of the alumni who joined us for this weekend's events. Your participation continues to demonstrate the Alumni Association's desire to help maintain the history and traditions of Army and Navy Academy. Today's reviewing official is Dr. Mark DeJardin. He would like to invite our alumni to join Dr. Jardin on the reviewing area for the pass and review. The pass and review is a long-standing military tradition that began as a way for a newly assigned commander to inspect the troops. Today, the cadets will pass and review in salute to the Army and Navy Academy alumni joining us today. During the pass and review, as the colors pass your front, we ask that you please stand. Leading the battalion is Cadet Colonel Grant Seller and his staff, which include Battalion Executive Officer Cadet Major Drake Snyder, S1 Adjutant Cadet Captain Spencer Shoja, S2 Information Officer Cadet Captain Evan Song, Operations Officer Cadet Major Henry Porter, Logistics Officer Cadet Captain Christopher Clark, Public Affairs Officer Cadet Captain Ding Heng Sun, Admissions Officer, Cadet Captain Keone Fatiaki. Equal Opportunity Officer, Cadet Captain Christopher Liu. And Battalion Sergeant Major, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Alec Jenkins. Band Company is under the leadership of Company Commander Cadet Captain Eric Urbano from Fallbrook, California. Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Diego Munoz from Torrance, California. Drum Major, Cadet Sergeant Major Sean Liu from Houston, Texas. And Cadet First Sergeant Dola Proto from Boulder, Colorado. Headquarters Company is under the leadership of Company Commander, Cadet Captain Cosimo Culati from Santa Monica, California. Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Alex Mayall from Encinitas, California. And Cadet Sergeant Major Oscar Chang from Arcadia, California. Alpha Company is under the leadership of Cadet Company Commander, Cadet Captain Dimitri Lutke from Whistler, British Columbia, Canada. Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Shinosuke Sato from Tokyo, Japan. And Cadet First Sergeant Sullivan Adams from Carlsbad, California. Bravo Company is under the leadership of Company Commander, Cadet Captain Oliver Bell from Los Angeles, California. Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Julian DeGraff Johnson from Modesto, California. And Cadet First Sergeant Antonio Palma from Costa Mesa, California. The Color Guard is under the leadership of Cadet Staff Sergeant Benjamin Reynolds from Oro Valley, Arizona. Charlie Company is under the leadership of Company Commander, Cadet Captain James Hagan from Kenmore, Washington. Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Christian Thompson from Soldotna, Alaska. And Cadet First Sergeant Michael Ramirez from Baldwin Park, California. Echo Company is under the leadership of Company Commander, Cadet Captain Isaac Glimka from Carlsbad, California. Executive Officer, First Lieutenant Bobkin Hartunian from Carlsbad, California, and Cadet First Sergeant James Vigil from Orange County, California. Stoles Guard is under the leadership of Cadet Captain Toby Brill from Las Vegas, Nevada. On behalf of the Corps of Cadets and everyone here at Army and Navy Academy, we hope you enjoyed our ceremony. The cadets will be making their way back across the street for final dismissal. Thank you for joining us, and have a pleasant afternoon.